Well, I hope everyone is ready today because we are going to be working again on this wonderful piece that everybody loves, Mr. Terminator, right? Anyways, thank you again. Welcome to another episode of Art with Mad Mel. Anyways, today we're going to be working back on the Terminator painting. And we're going to have ourselves some fun. Or at least try to, at least. You know, that's the goal here, is to try to have a good time. And add a little bit more detail to it. And maybe... Well, I think I want to do some stuff around here. Try to fix this up. A bunch of treads. And maybe get some detail going on here. At least got the shape. And I don't know what I want to do here yet, but... definitely we got some stuff going on. Might put some of these little guys down here. Might do something with that. Kind of hide them, whatever, you know. So, yeah, we're going to have a fun show today. I hope. No, that's the idea. So, how's everybody doing today? Hope you're doing well. For those of you that, let's see here, get this chat up. So, that'll be easier for us, right? Oh boy. It's hard being the madman. Oh boy, here we go. So yeah, we're going to put this here. So I can see what's going on there. And there. Trying to get some stuff set up. I was busy earlier. Finally got the kitchen done. So... give a little bit of real life perspective of stuff. I finally got that finished. And I got stuff in my hair and so forth and so on. So, I'm happy that I'm here. Was a little busy today, so I didn't know if I was going to make it in time, but I'm glad I did. So, we're going to have ourselves a fun time. Let me try to get the music set up right, you know, set the mood. And see how you guys are doing. What's new in your world? What's new with everybody? Or the mad ones? Let me know. Throw something in the chat. Also, I'm in need of some new brushes. I had to get rid of a bunch of brushes. These are the brushes I went through, which this is what I have left, which is good. I still have quite a bit. But the brushes I did have to get rid of, they kind of got fried out, you know. So, I'm going to be going up to, I think I want to start using hair. Like, synthetic is okay, but real hair brushes are where it's at. I've got to piddle with some of those before in the past, and I had a fun time. And, yeah, they were really nice to use. So, let me see here. I almost have the music ready. I tried to go through the playlist the other day, but I got way too much music. I kind of got a little ambitious, so it's going to take me some time. I got 30-something gig worth of show music, so, you know, hey, why not, right? So, we're going to go on ahead, select one, and then we're going to do the wheel. I'm going to do the play, and I'm going to hit the play all, and I hope it acts okay today. There we go. And, hey, there we go. Question. What is the difference between mad and insane? Oh, that's a good question. I can give you a definite answer about that, Demetra. 1 second. Let me make sure this volume isn't too crazy. Take it back to about, there we go. Roughly about there. Yeah, around about there. Let me turn it down in my headset. So the difference between insane and crazy is insanity is basically, if someone's insane, they don't tend to understand, you know, some things. You know, some things don't make much of a difference to them. Like, you know, doing the same thing over and over again until you get a result. That's not, that's insanity. You know, believing that that something is one way, even though that you have clear evidence. Music is fire, thank you. Even though you have clear evidence that something is one way, and you know good and well that it's one way, but you believe it to be something else, that's insanity. You know, anything that's just a person that has a hard time getting concepts and understanding things, I believe, You know, someone might be in here saying something else like, yeah, you don't know what you're talking about, Mel, like usual. Where did I put my paper towel? Trying to be neat and tidy, and I lost something, like always. Every show, I'm always misplacing something. I think that's kind of the new hook in the, where did it go? Oh, man. Dude. What? I don't understand this. This is stupid. I don't get this. Like, I literally just moved everything not too long ago. Oh, hey, look at that. I found my glass container that I dropped all my stuff out of. That's bizarre. Okay. Egg on my face. I don't know where my paper towel rack went. I had a holder. And see, this happens. This is insanity too. Sometimes you have something misplaced because you get, you know, or you feel insane. I can say that you feel insane. Mad. Being a mad person. Oh my goodness, hold on. Let me see something. Let me look here. Madness, if one would say, is a complete detachment of reality and everything that exists in reality. Where did they go? That's what I consider it to be. You know, not everybody believes that, but that's what I think. I think that it's just your mind is basically saying, you know what, nothing matters and I don't even care. I'm completely mad. Nothing really, there's no change, no difference. I found it. It's over there. Yes. So, they're almost the same, slightly different, I would say. There's a slight difference, but not by much. I mean, you can look up something in a dictionary or whatnot and get an answer, but I really don't think there's much of a difference between insanity besides just doing the same thing over and over again. Madness is just your mind kind of just slips off. That's how I put it. Thanks for the definition. You're welcome. May not have been the best. May not have been like a Harvard, you know, PhD explanation, right? But been around enough crazy stuff in my life. That's sloppy. I want that gone down here. So there we go. Alright. So I am literally watching people go insane. Yeah, me too. Like a lot of people are going crazy. A lot of people are going crazy. And I think a lot of it has to do with as sad as it is, things that we can't really control. You know, we want to control. We wish we could, or even have more of a say. But you know, we can't. We don't. You know, and that's unfortunate. It's kind of sad. What do you mean, Mel? We all have a say in what's going on. Not really. Not as much as we think. You know. But some people have a hard time with that. You know. Some people don't like that. I mean, human beings have a tendency to go insane, you know? People have a tendency to go crazy. And, you know, a lot of times it comes from things that the biggest thing that I've seen with human beings going insane is usually when it's something that you can't control. Like the loss of control, either in your life, personally, or just stuff going on with you as a person. You know, the loss of control is what I've seen. Now, some people might say, oh, Mel, you're wrong. Loss of control has nothing to do with that. Okay, I mean, you know, but I do think so. I think that the control of one's life is being changed. I think that the dynamic of humanity and the dynamic of people is changing, but I don't think people are really paying attention to that, or they are and they're scared. And change is always gross because it's different, nobody likes it, and it never goes through with an easy transition. And we're talking about a big change. Some people are looking in a political way of change. Other people are looking in, the climate of the entire world with possible things going on. So change is something that's inevitable, but people get afraid of it. And, rightfully so. I mean, depending on the change, it can be pretty terrifying if you're not prepared. Now, some people might be like, well, what do you mean by being unprepared? Like buying stuff and having a stockpile? I mean, it's nice, but you got to be careful with that kind of stuff. That's a double-edged sword. Everything in the world's kind of has duality, right? Well, you're still like a nut job. Here we go with the insane and mad, right? Knowledge breeds madness. Knowledge can take you down a path to madness if you're not careful. Some orders and people believe in know yourself. The whole who am I, what is my purpose, right? So if you know yourself and you know yourself to be predisposed to like fear and anxiety and stuff like that about things that may be a little bit unnerving to some people, and we're not talking about grotesque, just like, lost history, things like that. Truth, knowledge comes with a price. Some people think that is hogwash and it ain't real. I mean, that's fine. Everybody can do that. Some people think the planet's flat. And some people think that is not actually an oval. And, and if it was an oval, like an oval shape, like an oval shape, things would still act the same way, similar to like a flat plane. But what do I know, right? I'm just an artist. I don't know nothing. So the wheels on this, on the perspective of where I have it, I'm going to have to finagle with some stuff. So I'm pretty much making this side piece custom on both sides. So what you're seeing here is going to be a little bit different than the picture, but you won't know because, unless if you find the picture, and if you find the picture, cool. So that way you can give me constructive criticism and yell at me and say, you suck, Mel, you ain't doing a good job, why am I watching your stream? Those are the haters. I like to make fun of haters by making them realize that you can't say nothing about me that's going to hurt me. I mean, I've had people that were close to me say nasty things about me never even being here doing this. So, I mean, you can't hurt me. I'm not afraid of any haters. That's their job, That's their job. You can't be mad at a squirrel for being a squirrel, right? A squirrel's going to be a squirrel. And I always say this, it's always good to have someone hating on you. And there's a reason why, and that goes for anything, And I'll say this to even make some people even more pissed than they should be. Because someone's going to see this stream later, and they're going to be like, hey, Mel sucks. And I might lose some subscribers, and I hope not, but if I do, so be it. But, haters are going to hate. That's what they're supposed to do. That's their job. Without haters, there would be no reason to try to push harder, because haters are always there to inspire you, Anytime anybody's been a hater in anything I've done, I've always been grateful for it. Boy, tell me I'm doing a damn good job without telling me I'm doing a damn good job. And that's when you're like, you suck, you can't do this, can't do that. Oh, baby, give me all of that. Positivity, right? Like, that's all that is. That's just an ego boost. You pumping me up. Shit, thank you. You think I suck. Damn, I must be doing something because I'm always on your mouth. Pause. What if you keep saying pause? Because that's just something. If you know, you know, and I ain't got to go any further than that. That's it. Look at these treads, right? Oh, look. He's here. This pesky fly's been bothering me all night. And I'm about to make a spectacle out of him. Oh yes. Oh yes, I've been waiting for you, sir. Yeah, you can feel it because you're moving. He's moving on my desk. And you know what I got? I got this. You know what this does? That red light means zap time. Right? So when he flies off, he pops off. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. There you are. Oh, he got smart. He got smart. Then I fry you. I will find you, and when I do, it's over. That fly will be gone. He's pestering me. He will not get out of this dadgum space. Mad Mel, if by chance anyone don't know, you can cut off early. We had a busy and we must be tired. No, it's okay. No. Because here's the thing. People watch me from all over the world and they watch me at different times. And I know everybody wants to see this Terminator painting. And I like doing what I do. I don't mind it. I don't care if it's just me and you. I don't care if it's just me. I'm going to be here as long as I still can. As long as I still have a platform to do this on. I'm going to still try my best. You know, because this is what I want to do. And this is what I do. I mean, you know, this is what I do, and I enjoy it, and everybody wants to watch. Now, I tell you what people can do. If you want to do something nice, we can do this real quick. One sec. Here, let me put this in the chat. Do you, boo? Gotcha. I hope I didn't misspell donations. I think I didn't. Whatever. So anyways, if you want to donate to the channel, since I don't have all that fun stuff like all the cool people do, but you still want to support the channel and this painting and me working on this painting and entertaining you guys, there's my Cash App down there. Now, if you want to, it doesn't matter. Anything that you want to be kind and donate is much appreciated. So it could be 10 cents, it could be $1,000, it doesn't matter. I appreciate every bit, or none at all. That's fine too. I figured I would just put it there because I've been asked by others, like, hey, do you have a way to donate? And I said, yeah, I'll just put the Cash App up. And yeah, if you want to, it's there. But you know, if you don't want to, no pressure. Nobody's making you. Nobody's sitting there saying, do it, you gotta do it. You know. But you know, also everybody's getting ready for Halloween, and you know something else too. Next Thursday, we probably won't even have a single person on here because it is Halloween. We might, I hope so. But I know people are going to be doing stuff. People are trying to do stuff. You know, they got families and children, and you know, they might be working at a haunted house, or they might be doing stuff. So I understand. I mean, I've learned to be a content creator. You gotta just make the content, and people will watch, and you know, they'll watch it when they're ready to, and they'll look at it as much as they want to, or they'll stay the whole time. And I'm grateful for people who stay the whole time. But if you can, I got you. You know, not everybody can do everything, right? Not everybody can do everything. So there we go. So now we got the wheel, kind of. I need more of a angle. There it is. Yeah, I like to use the hand. You know, that's how I do it whenever I'm like on a wall or something. Because I can lift it up and then I can see the trajectory of there, or how much of a slant needs to be from top to bottom and then across. But I see in ways like that. That's how my eyes work. It's very bizarre. You know, and that's just how my brain works. Everybody's brain works differently. But the important thing is that you have a brain. That's first and foremost. You always want to make sure you have a brain. Don't want to be running around here with no brain. You don't want to be a no-brain person. No-brain people, or that's terrifying. Let's see. Yeah, Halloween is not like Christmas. Folks go all out. Yeah. Dress up. Oh wow, that's cool. That's cool. I don't really. Here's something funny for you guys. You want to tell you something? I haven't done anything for Halloween in a long time. Yeah. But you're a goth kid. Well, here's the thing with things with me right now. I don't care to really do much with. I mean, me and the Duchess go and do things. We always find something to do, and that's a great thing in my life that I'm grateful for, is to have the Duchess so we can actually do things, because you know, we enjoy going out and having fun. But let me be real here, okay? People don't know how to act anymore, man. Like, it's so hard to go out and do stuff without people acting a fool. You know, they're like, people want to just act dumb. And that sometimes ruins the fun, you know? And I don't like that. You know, we try to go out and have a good time, but, you know, there's always asshats out there. So what? You know? But, I don't know, the last time I went to a Halloween party, it sucked. It sucked. It didn't have any spook. It didn't have anything. It didn't have anything. It's like a zombie with no jaw. Where's the danger? Where's the danger? Well, he's just gonna walk up to with his tongue and stuff. That's dumb. There was nothing spooky about any of it. Fine, if you weren't doing that, fine. And if you don't want to celebrate Halloween, fine. Don't care. Cool. But let people know before they try to, try to come to your party like what you're really gonna do. I should go to the party in my PJs and slippers, go as a bed buddy. There you go. You know, you do that. I could put, you know what I would do? This is what you should do. Hold your hands like this, right? Just hold your hands like this. And when you talk to people, move your hands like this, like a claw, right? And all you got to do is put a pair of pantyhose over your face, and you'll look like a PlayStation 1 character. And you can be like, all right, how are you doing? You know, and stuff. I saw this guy, he makes these videos. Yeah, wear a mud mask. Yeah, just dress up like that. That's fine. That's what I would do. I would put pantyhose over my face, but I would put like multiple pairs so I look like something out of Silent Hill. Yeah, and then like mitt in my hand so it looks like nubs. That's what I would do. That's me though. You know, I'm out here to terrify. I'm not here to have a good time. I'm here to do the madman's work, and that is cause mayhem and chaos. Not all the time. Mayhem and chaos. Don't be running out there doing mayhem and chaos. That's crazy. Don't do that. You don't do that. That's no behavior. So the hard part with this is that I don't have any reference for the wheels except for the side, and the way that this is coming towards you can't really see that. So I'm going to have to find something else to be able to figure this out, but I can narrow this down a little bit given that the shovel pike at the end that we're looking for, and then we can go from there. So I'm not going to go. The Duchess told me when we were having a staff meeting today to if I'm going to have a mail rant, that I should calm it down, because I had a lot of crazy stuff happen today. A lot of crazy things go on, and it made me feel some kind of way. Demetra was there too. She got to see it. We don't have to go into full detail with that, but I'll explain it to you guys if you want to hear it. You know, put the fake blood all over the face and the pantyhose. Yeah, exactly. Just be a menace. So, I have a bad problem with people who cannot drive. Now, I know that some people might be like, "Oh, Mel, that's silly. What do you mean by that?" Well, let me put it this way. The year was 2008. Okay, it was 2008. It was around June. And it was at 1:30 in the morning and someone T-boned me. I had a near fatal car accident. So that changed my perspective with how people drive recklessly and being ignorant. It was just me. Someone ran a red light and T-boned me. Now, I'm not trying to say this to be grim. I'm not saying this to be all cringe, right? I'm saying this because this leads into why I'm the way I am with what I'm about to talk about. So, I don't take reckless driving and people being an idiot lightly, because I've been on the receiving end of someone being a dumbass, right? So I don't deal with that very well. Hey, how you doing, Skull? How you doing? So yeah, you made it just in time. I'm about to have a little mail rant, but let me do this real quick. Here it is. Timer, right? 5 minutes. That's all I get. I'm not going to go any further than that. 5 minutes is all I get to talk about this, because I could go all night. We could have gotten into a bad car accident and gotten killed today. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm about to say. That's what I'm about to talk about. So, I want to say this before we get started with this. If you're a bad driver, don't take no offense to this, but if you are a bad driver, you should pay attention to this, okay? That's all I'm going to say. I'm not saying this because I want to point and put my finger in someone's eye, except for the asshole that tried to hit me today. Now, that's a different story. Right? So, driving in my lane, there's an idiot. Let me set the stage for you. It's a 4-lane highway, right? 4 lanes. Person number 1, me. Person 2, actually. 1, 2, myself, open lane. Okay? This person over here, right, because I'm facing you, been out all night, my legs hurt, so this is a good way to settle down a bit and rest. Oh yeah, you're gonna have a fun time with this. This is gonna be fun. I still got 3 minutes and 45 seconds. And I have to let this cool down for a minute too. So, I'm in my lane. This car over here makes a mistake, comes over 1 lane, and then swerves in my lane. And I'm like, oh, so I'm trying to move, and it swerves back. Okay, it goes back over. Now, because the fact that I was trying to swerve, I got over, and then I got back in my lane. When I got back in my lane, here comes this gas trailer truck, merges right almost into me, almost sideswipes the front end of my car. So I have to shoot over in this lane. There was nobody over there when I looked in my rear view mirror, and it was not in my blind spot, because when I look at the mirror, check, That's how I drive. I've been doing that since I was 16. Okay, that's how I look. Mirror, then look. Right? Mirror, look, nothing. Got ready to go over it, asshole. I don't know where this Batman piece of shit came from, but he shot out of nowhere and almost rear-ended me. So I'm swerving in between a gas truck and this dumbass until we even out, right? So I'm riding in between two damn lanes, okay? The fact that I'm afraid to be hit again and to be in that situation is the reason why I was able to survive that. If it was anybody else, I think they probably would have got killed. I think it was the fact that I was absolutely at a point of terrified that my muscle memory just kicked in, that I refused to be in that situation, is the reason why I was able to hold my shit together. So, I say that to say this. I don't think people take road safety seriously. I think some people are ignorant and shouldn't be driving. I think some people don't deserve to drive, and I think that people who deserve to drive, sometimes they end up not having issues just because of something like insurance or something like that, something small. But I think if you're a reckless person that likes to drive like that, and I'm not talking about a person that likes to get through traffic safely, but how you're supposed to, fast lane and then get up to speed and then you get over like you're supposed to. People who like to ride in and cruise in the left lane at normal speed and not going fast enough to pass traffic, you're an asshole. And I hope somebody bites your toes off. And I hope that when Christmas comes, I hope Santa takes that whole sack and he beats you in the bed with it. You hear me? I hope he hits you with all those presents, right? And give you nothing, not even coal. Actually, he'll cut your carpet. He'll cut a hole in the center of your carpet, right? And just take it out. You have no center of your carpet because he's a menace. Because I know Santa Claus. Because Santa Claus and I are good friends because he knows the Mad Mel. He usually brings straight jackets, or I should say hug coats, to the facility for people, with the little mistletoe so they feel nice and everything. But no, really what I'm getting at, all jokes aside, be careful out there when you're driving. Be aware. Don't mess around with your phone. Don't mess around screwing off and stuff. Pay attention to what's happening. Because, it's very easy. It's easy to get into a situation. It's even easier to become a fatality or statistic. Okay? So there. I gave you my little 2 cents on it. And I got 26 seconds left. So, look at that. Ha! I beat my own record. I didn't go too far. I can't take another car accident and break my back again. Yeah, see, we've had accidents in the past. We've had, me and my mother have been hit before by a utility truck. Totaled the car. They ran a red light, hit us, and yeah, that was bad. So these things, and I say that to say this, guys, it's not to make people feel afraid. Oh man, I came here to watch the show and just watch some art. I think that if you have a platform, you should be able to talk to people and give people information. I think if you have a platform, you should be able to at least be able to talk to the people that you have on your platform, especially if they're subscribed to you or anything like that. I think that's something, at least for me, I feel like that's something that we do here. So, and you guys know me, I'm very transparent with myself. I'm not, there's no reason to hide anything. I'm just a normal person like you guys. It's not like I just stand up and turn upside down and throw my pants up in the air and they bloop on my body and I boop and then I do that and then I just stick my hands up and then the shirt just slides on my body. I'm not doing that shit, right? One leg at a time. Sometimes I trip. Have you ever got your foot stuck in a pair of pants? Instead of your foot going down, your foot goes like this and then gets stuck in there. So you try to tug the pants and boom, you hit the floor. I've done that. I'm a human being. Did that 2 nights ago. So I'm nobody special. Except for my art. My art's special now. You can't say nothing about that. All the mad ones will come after you at that point. The whole facility will come apart. There we go. Now that's nice. So focus here is we're going to try to get the ventilation here, and I'm going to try to do something with these dumbass bars. These bars are stupid. I don't like them. But I hope that I didn't ruin the vibe in the room and all that kind of stuff. I have to be aware of that kind of thing. I don't mean to be putting people in a bad space, especially if you come in here and you've already been in a bad space. I just feel like that's something, I feel like we should be freely open in our group to be able to talk about things, and concern and stuff. If you're concerned about stuff or whatnot, because our world's weird right now. Our world is so strange. So strange, man. Everybody be careful with this election stuff too. I'm not getting into politics. I'm getting into the mentality of the mob. Be careful with that. Okay? Everybody be careful. And this is all sides. Nobody understands the magnitude of this. Nobody sees the powder keg that this is. This is like almost a nuclear bomb of immense proportion that people aren't paying attention to. These are everybody on both sides are ready to ride and die for this. And this is hard shit, right? Like, these are people that are talking about they want to be out in the streets doing whatever, that they're not letting certain people, if certain people don't play are their main character in their game or their scenario, right, that they're gonna get crazy. And Home Defense said that they're gonna just cut loose on people, right? You can look that up. So I'm just saying, you know, sometimes not all fights are your fight. I'm not saying not to protect yourself, but I'm just saying, you know, careful with the mob. You know, watch out for the mob mentality, man. That's a dangerous monster. Mob mentality is a very dangerous monster. It's a fickle monster. It's unstable. The mob monster is unstable. It can shift. I ain't driving until I actually know what I'm doing. I'm terrified. No, here I want to give you something. Okay, I want to give you something, and this is how I actually learned how to drive. And you're gonna laugh at this because most people actually laughed at this. I used Grand Theft Auto at the time. It was Grand Theft Auto 3, right? You know, that shows how old I am. But it was Grand Theft Auto 3. I went into first-person view where I could see the hood of the car, and I drove, and I did exactly what I was supposed to do. I got used to it. Yeah, I was using a controller, right? But the controller got me familiar with distance of the car compared to myself, right? And the distance of being able to judge where the car is to backing up. And I used that to drive everywhere. I did everything. I spent hours. I think my play time was almost near 1,000 hours because I spent at least 400 of that driving. And I'm talking about I drove from the first island all the way around. Every place I drove. And I did stoplights, stop signs, blinker, all of that. Yeah, it was a way to do the blinker. If you held it on the controller, it would blink if you got ready to turn. It was weird. Nobody knew that on the PS2 at the time. But yeah, so I mean, if that might help, Skull, and that helped me. That's how I did it. I actually did that, and then I got in the car and I drove and I understood how a steering wheel worked. So then I realized, well, my friend had a steering wheel and a pedal, and I used to. Yeah, no, definitely. And if you can get yourself or get a hold of a steering wheel and a pedal, brake pedal and steering wheel, and I tell you what, best game that you could possibly get. If you can afford to get a steering wheel, it doesn't have to be top grade. Don't have to be top grade. You can give yourself, if you can get $150, and I'm saying 150, that can get you a top cap or a mid cap if you want something good that you want to use beyond just training yourself to be able to drive. But get you something like a nice little Logitech steering wheel and, you know, the pedals and stuff. You're probably going to be driving an automatic, so you can just cut automatic on the game. And you can get any kind of game, Forza, something like that has open driving, right? I used B&G driving. I love that because it feels like a real simulator. But what I want you to do with that, or what I suggest, I ain't telling you what to do. You can do whatever you choose to do or not to do. Who the hell am I, right? But if you use that, it gets you familiar with how a steering wheel feels, how it feels to use a brake, how to use a pedal. And what will happen with that is you're training your brain to not feel anxious holding that. That's what most people run into. I don't know what, and you get that steering wheel, oh shit, and bam, and then you hit something. That's where the anxiety comes up. And then you already see, probably me talking right now makes you feel slightly nauseous in the stomach. That's fine. That's fine. Because that's the unaware of, I don't know. But I assure you, you use that and you give yourself, I'd say you give yourself a couple of months. Give yourself at least 5 or 6 months and just get familiar with it. Okay? No crazy stuff. Don't try to drift. Don't try to, I can cut this corner and cut that real quick. No, you don't need to know any type of like defensive, aggressive defensive driving or anything like that. That comes with life experience. I just want to be real with you. That comes with life experience. I hope for you and anybody else that's watching you never run into that. But try it. Give yourself a try. Anything, any type of simulation to get you familiar, and always do it like in first person, how you're going to be looking. You want it to be as close to reality as you possibly can get. And then once you get that, and you have somebody, a friend, relative, neighbor, somebody just passed out with their car door open. Not saying to do that, but anybody that you can, once you get familiar with that, then you're able to go. And then after that, all it is you taking the test and then you're good to go. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. Right there. That's what you'll learn as you're driving. That's not something that you can just, I did it. No. Because see, what happens in reality and in a game, reality you have something that's called traction. And you also have surface. You have like the surface that you're driving on. You have the friction of your tires, the condition of your tires, this and that, so forth and so on. So evasive maneuvers like that, you have to know your vehicle a little bit before you try to do something risky like that. But yet again, see, he saved you guys from crashing, and you will be like him. Listen, man, I'm telling you. If I wouldn't have been able to keep my stuff together today, when we almost had that accident from those cars almost swerving into us, in that gas truck, I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you right now. We wouldn't be having this show, right? You'd probably be hearing about the story on the news because that gas truck would have hit me, and then that other car would have hit us, and then we would have went right into that guardrail, and everything would have went up kaboom, and that would have been the end of it. Simple. I was watching that shit happen in real time. Not trying to be grim, not trying to sound cool. It was scary as hell. But I had to hold it together. And that's something that you'll learn. And that's what's called the survival instinct of the human being. Okay? That's survival instinct of the human being. We are a machine by design. The best machine, nothing else can compare to us. Right? The way that we can do things and the way that we can think. Yeah, there's robots and all that kind of shit, but it has to be based off of us, right? So, there's nothing wrong with that. I hope you the best, and I hope that next time we talk about it, I hope that you can tell me, hey, it worked out, or if it didn't, it's something. It's a direction. There you go. Yeah, high school. I'm surprised they even still do it in high school. I'm really shocked they still do that in high school. We didn't have that in the school I went to, but I mean they barely were even doing anything at that school. My high school was kind of a joke in a way. It was a little silly. Like there was times that I didn't even think the staff knew what they were even doing, right? Like there were times that I was like, man, are we the teachers or are they the teachers? Oh, dadgummit. Hold on. Yeah, so as you guys can see here, I put that tag up there. My school was a joke too. Yeah, see, school's weird, man. School's a very weird thing. It's a necessity because you don't want society to be dumb. But they teach dumb stuff. And I'm not saying that education is dumb. I'm just saying that some people ain't supposed to teach. You know, some people ain't supposed to be there. You got people who want to be teachers, who desire to be a teacher, who want to help the next generation to be better and not dumb or do anything dumb like previously, like the previous generation or generations, right? So, you know, but it's hard. It's very difficult. It's very difficult, you know, to get. And also, teachers are normal people too. They got kids, they got families, they got groceries, they got electric bills, they got all that stuff too. So, you know, and teachers don't make a lot of money because one of my friends, she went back to school to become a teacher, and she was telling me I'm doing it because I want to help children, not because I want to make money. And it's sad, you know. That's something that should be looked at as kind of like a honorable job. You're trying to teach people something. You're trying to educate, but you know, there's no real hype and pizzazz about someone teaching somebody. Everybody's like, oh, you blah 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 blah, you know. But I think teaching is very difficult. I've had people ask me to teach how to paint, and I'm like, man, I don't know, dude. I don't know. Like, I don't think I'm that good of I could teach, you know? Not everybody can teach. Some people think I can, but a lot of people think I can. Why don't you do it? But I don't know. There you go. Clown. Yeah, it is basically a clown show. You guys know what school's been designed for, and everybody's gonna be like, oh guys, you're one of those conspiracy theorists. No, I ain't a theorist. I just see shit for what it is. I'm an artist. I use lies to tell the truth. Right? Did anybody notice this today? Anybody notice this man staring at us today? Nobody. Nobody's noticing the eyes. Now you can't look away from it. He's just staring at you. yeah, there it is. That's the whole reason why I put Leon up there. I haven't finished it, but I got some wording I'm going to try to use in a stencil that has like what's her name, Claire or whatever, or not Claire, but oh god, the president's daughter in the game. She kept saying, Leon. I hated her voice. Couldn't stand her voice. So it's kind of a play on that, like, you know, I'm just gonna have Leon somewhere, and it's just like, oh, what do you want? There we go. Ah. Whoa. That sucker took a bounce and tried to come off my desk. Oh man, why does this happen every time? I just want to just dip. Okay, so we got that, and that'll come back through. Ashley? Yeah, I think so. I think it is Ashley. Yeah, it might be Leon! Yeah, so I'm gonna just put it, like right up in the top corner of his head, maybe like up there somewhere with like a stencil, you know? Ashley, look at me. Oh yeah, the song. Yeah. I think it'll be fun. mean, that picture I'll probably be doing that Sunday. This is going to take a while because, oh my goodness. Let me see if I can find an HK Tank version 1 better picture than this, because this is not going to work. Because this perspective is trash. But that was the best I could get. You seen the edits of that audio? Yeah. Yeah. Man, what is this? No, I don't want the version 2. Oh my goodness. The HK tank, yes. Yes, the big tank, yes. Yes. No, I don't want that. I want the other one, not that one. Not that one. Oh. Okay, so here's a funny thing. Here's a funny thing. This is what I get. So they never showed a actual full scale of the HK2 from the front. Or the HK1. They only have the HK. And HK is the original one, but it doesn't have anything that looks like this. It doesn't have the barrels like this or anything. So you know what that means, guys? We're going to have to make this our own. We're going to use this as the shape, and we're going to have to make our own HK. This is going to be interesting. We are going to make our own Terminator tank because I don't have anything to go off of, so I got to make it myself. So that's cool. Creative freedom. So if that's the case, we're gonna make this thing look like a moving fortress then. Cool. So, but I do know one thing I can do. I can do these small little Terminators though. I can do that. I can start putting them down because I have a small enough brush to do that. So, follow me if you shall, and let's see what we can get here. There we go. So we got a little guy right here we're starting with, right? Let's see here. I'm curious about some. Oh, hey, what we got here? Let's go. What do you? If you don't know. Oh yeah, that is a good question. What would you like to do when you finally reach reach that point of what you want to do. What do you want to do? That's a good question. What would you like to do? Or anybody that's watching. What is your dream ambition? That's what I want to know. I don't want to know nothing else besides what is your dream and ambition in life. What is it? What do you want to do? I don't care what anybody thinks. I don't care what people want to say. I need to get these because I have to do something. I need a smaller tool. I can't do it with this brush. That's a more technical thing going on over here. So we gotta get the right tool for the right job, right? Now I can try one of these rubber tips. I got a bunch of these and I don't know really what to do with them because I got these brushes, but it's been hard to find some use for them. So I hope this is useful and I don't have to just like have something that I can't really use, right? But what you know, I'm just interested because it's always nice to know what other people aspire to do in their life, you know. So, and if anybody's on here trying to be a hater and want to be like, yeah, hey, I'll make sure that you aren't here anymore. So, I'll get DB Man to come take a visit. Mister would have to come, and that's going to be a whole mess. Yeah, no, this isn't holding conducive with any of the ink there. So, I'm going to try this. And even better than that, oh boy, I got black ink all over my hands. Like, when do I never have black ink all over my hands? That's kind of like my normal bread and butter there. Just always ink all over my hands. Inked up all the time. I wouldn't change it for anything. I enjoy it. This is what I wanted to do. This is actually what I wanted to do in my life. And it's funny I had to for me to be able to fully enjoy it without people trying to oppress me or stop me, I had to get sick. And for me to be able to like fully give myself to an opportunity, because nothing's worse. And I'll tell you guys this: whatever direction you want to go in, keep this in mind. And this goes for anybody. If a person can't follow you, cut them loose. Don't try to stop your dream because somebody else isn't able to live your dream. They may have not been able to go. They may only have a purpose, right? Sometimes people are branches, sometimes they're roots, and sometimes they're leaves, right? Leaves are there for the season that they're supposed to be there, and then they'll blow away, but they serve a purpose. They're there for what they're supposed to be there for. And then you have people that are branches. Now, branches are stable until something comes rocky and it breaks them and they fall off. You know, sometimes a branch can withstand many different things, especially if it's a branch that's real close to the tree. You know, but sometimes a branch can't, and sometimes it breaks. So, you know, that's something that you have to worry about. But every tree's got a couple of really thick, strong roots, right? And everybody needs those roots. Now, that might leave you with only 4 or 5 people that are close to you. You may be blessed and lucky and you might have 10, right? But whatever it is, do know that roots are always there. Don't matter what's happening, don't matter how far away you guys go, don't matter if you're in different states, country, or different solar systems. You know, I'll let you guys figure out that last one. That one's for me, right? So, but yeah, it's something that I would say, a lot of people don't ever really think about that, you know. Let's see, Mad Mel, you wanted to be a laser surgeon, remember? What changed your mind? Oh, yeah, I did. I wanted to be a laser brain surgeon, to be honest with you. I did for the longest time. That's what I wanted to be. And what happened to me is I had to draw something for a class. I think I was in like second or third grade. We were working on this, and I did a picture of like the Ninja Turtles, and the teacher was like, "Oh wow, this is really good." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool." And I always liked comic books. I've always liked comic books, and I always wanted to be a comic book writer. That's always what I wanted to do. I always wanted to write and illustrate it. I didn't want to just write it. I wanted to write and draw it. I wanted to do that. And that was my dream. It's always been my passion. And I realized, I'm never going to be fully happy unless I'm able to do what I want to do. And I didn't really want to be in school that long, because school was just not something that I wasn't having a good time with school. School was I was one of those kids that wasn't that I was a bad student. It was I just wasn't challenged. I just I really wasn't challenged, and it just felt boring. The whole thing felt like a scam. Yeah, I did. I actually thought that felt like a scam. It was like, why are we here? What are we doing? And just stuff just didn't fit right. But I was always that child. I was always that child that was like curious and I just didn't. I wanted to do it because I met that doctor that one time, and I was like, ooh, a laser surgeon. But then I realized I just didn't like school anymore. I didn't want to spend 20-something years in school learning how to saw open a brain. As much as that would have been fun, I ain't want to say that opening up someone's head ain't fun. Get out of here. Who wouldn't want to do that? I know someone's probably like, oh, Mel, that's gross, right? Not surprised. Oh, boy. What is going on here? What is wrong with this? Oh, damn it. Oh, I did this again. So, I don't understand why this is being so hard and nothing's holding on it. Well, fine. You want to be a donkey? Fine, I'll do it myself. I'll do it by hand. Little trash bag. Jeez, I was trying to do something different, and it's like, no, I don't want it to. You can get to a certain point with dealing with calligraphy ink and dealing with regular ink where you can't use the calligraphy pens because it's not going to grab like it's supposed to, so you will have to use a brush, and the brush is only going to give it like a shadowy wash at this point, so that's what this is doing right here. Sounds like someone's in the facility. Hello. What is this? Oh. Baked potato cauliflower pizza. Huh. Thank you. Baked potato cauliflower pizza. Let's say that again. Baked potato cauliflower pizza. This looks good. I want to take a bite of this. Listen, alright? You need to get on this. Oh my god. I don't understand why the cauliflower tastes like it's like some form of meat. Yeah, baked potato cauliflower pizza. Yeah, man, this is... I mean, I don't know. This is... Cauliflower is weird, man. Cauliflower is so weird. It tastes like there's meat. But there's no meat. Like, no meat. It's just cheese, crust. I don't know if the crust is cauliflower. Maybe. It is. So it is cauliflower. Yeah, find a place. Find someone who's got this around, wherever you guys live. If nothing else, get you... Yeah, look up this recipe. I don't know, man. I don't know. I got focused. I'm over here supposed to be streaming me painting. I'm over here about to have a fit because that pizza's good. I almost just kicked back and just said forget it. You know, like I almost was there for a second. I forgot what I was doing. I hate that word, reel it back in. I had a teacher that used to say that all the time. Okay, class, reel it back in. Reel it back in. I'm like, reel it back in, and then, you know, but his voice was real nasally. I don't know, that guy was okay. He wasn't a terrible, terrible teacher. It's kind of weird. Well, we've all had that. We've all had some kind of teacher or whatever in school that has been weird, problematic. And I wouldn't say problematic. Well, some teachers can be problematic. Okay, we'll just have to. Hey, Kitchen 218, fantastic. Fantastic. That's a local spot here where I'm at. Local spot. So, that's good to know. That is good to know. Come in here with a little bit of white paint, and then give that some better depth. But this guy's got like missiles that shoot out of his back, right? So that's the reason why I'm trying to get this just right. And he's got his wire system there, right? Because there's wire delay, you know, just there. Whew. Let me get another bite of that pizza, boy. I'm about to have it now. Oh, That crust is crusting, boy. Oh, it can't come with bacon? That's cool. I know a lot of people like bacon. I like bacon too, but I'm just try not to eat too much of it. Yeah, and I can make this too. That shouldn't be hard to make. No, that shouldn't be hard to make at all. Man, I'm gonna be over here making some wild food now. Now we're gonna have a problem. Where's this thing's head? Oh yeah, it's right here. and a different brush. So yeah, thanks for listening to me rant earlier. I'm glad I got that all from me. And yeah, so Halloween Thursday. I know most of you guys will probably be trick or treating, doing something. I plan to stream, but I don't know if I should or if I should just leave it alone because I don't know if anybody will be here. But you know, I would like to try to do something for it. So what do you guys think? What do you want? You want me to do a show? Do something? Not the Terminator, obviously. I'll do something different. You know, this is for not a special occasion. You know, well, it is a special occasion, but it's not this. Whew. Alright, let's see. I'm probably going to be out early. I'm going to go out early so I may have time to stop by and watch. Okay, that'd be cool. If you do a show, let's see, if you do a show, I want to draw a paint Halloween. Okay. I mean, that's all I'll do. To take the kittens trick-or-treating. Then we can have candy. Oh boy, that would be a mess. I don't even know if they would even go out. Trying to get them out of the house to try to go take them out. I mean, that would be rough. If they would cooperate. Man, that's fatal. I don't even know what to do with the glass pen. Damn. Doesn't work for anything I was trying to do. So something Halloween related. What? How bad? Let's see. Just kidding, but I do want candy. So, I'm gonna go out and take candy from the kids. That's funny. So, what kind of Halloween picture do we want to do? What kind of Halloween picture do we want to do? Let's see. Oh boy, there's some stuff up here. Let me see. Just gonna kitten witch and a kitten pumpkin. Apparently you have kittens on the brain. I guess so. So small kittens, right? Kitten witch and a pumpkin. Okay. All right. Am I what kind of meat? What am I doing it on? Am I doing digital? Do you want it painted? What do you guys want? How do you guys want that? How do you guys want me to make that? Do you want it? Because you know what I can do? I can do many different things. It can be, yeah, look at this. Now it's starting to make sense. You see all the shit down here. And I want it black because when I come through and all the details going to be in silver, right? But you'll see what I'm talking about. It'll make sense when it's going on, when you see it. But let's focus on this. Since we're talking about it, what do we want to do? How you guys want to put it in here? 1 for canvas, 2 for digital, or 3 if you want me to just do it on paper. So that'll be easy. 1, 2, or 3. You can just throw that in the chat. That ain't going to take much. You guys get any trick-or-treaters in here? No, we don't get shit. I think there's only 1 kid in our neighborhood. I think everybody else, if you do digital, you can do multiple pictures. I mean, that's true because I am fast on that. Ooh, 3. Okay, so we got 1 for paper. We got 1 for digital. Looks like there's 5 people viewing, which is good. That's awesome. If any of you are subscribed, or not even subscribed, if you're able to even talk in the chat, let me know. We got 1 for digital. We got 1 for pen and paper. No, we have 3 families with kids. Oh, we do? Oh, yeah. And that goes to show how much I pay attention to that. Oh, that's so bad. But no, really, I don't really pay much attention to that. That's kind of sad. I have no reason to, really. Like, I don't really have a reason to. And here's the thing. It's not like our neighbors are bad or anything. They just stay to themselves, and we kind of stay to ourselves because, you know, they, well, I know a couple of them. I know that they are hard into politics just by the way that they position themselves in conversation or getting ready to talk, you know. And that's something that I'm not a keen person in. I like to talk about intellectual things, smart things. Not about shit I can't do nothing about, so I can get stressed and then make me a raging alcoholic and an asshole. I'm okay with that. I don't need that. I think 3 could be fun. I mean, yeah. I mean, did you see the Jack Skeleton? I mean, this was Sunday. This is what I did Sunday. Look at that. I was penciling, pen, and calligraphy paint. Yeah. So, I mean, I did this. You guys can take a look at that. You know? That was pretty fun. It would be something on that end. Maybe a little bit more in depth. If we did do a canvas, it would be one of these. Because I have one of these available, right? It would be one of these canvases. Or I could do digital. I tell you what. You guys like any way that I do my art, so I tell you what, I'll just do something. How about that? That looks awesome. Thank you. Yeah. I was here for the digital at first, but I'm wild seeing the pen and paper drawing transform. Okay, I tell you guys what, we'll do this. I'll do 1 hand drawn, and I'll do 1 digital. Does that work? Is that good? Would that be a good Halloween stream? I do the hand drawn, and then I do that. We can do that. Is that good? Meet in the middle. We can do that. Yay, nay. That's great. Cool. Thank you. Yeah. I'll take a shot in the dark and say, yeah, we'll run that way with it. And oh man, I can't wait. It's gonna be fun. Sure. Yes. Okay. Well, it's official. So, Halloween. I'm going to be doing 2 pictures. One by hand, one digital. And one of them is going to be the kittens. And we win skull. There you go. See, I'm not too hard to have a good time. I mean, you know, I just enjoy it. And it'll be great. You guys will definitely like it. It's gonna be right up the alley. There we go. Now it's trying to act like it's got some sense. Oh, I know what I gotta do. Oh no, no, Indiana Jones, no, no, Dr. Jones. Poor Indiana Jones always gets people killed. Well, not really. He doesn't. Almost the people he adventures with don't really get killed, which is actually pretty neat. I guess you could say the same about Nathan Drake and Laura Croft. I guess they don't really. Well, maybe sometimes. There we go. It's me, Mario. Alright. We got one more big boy. And I think what I'll do is I got the whole front of this so I can still make some stuff. Alright, so we got a couple other little oh, what in the hell? Oh man. So yeah, the Cash App up there is if anybody wants to be kind and donate to the channel. You don't have to. All proceeds go to helping with the channel. Basically, what I'm doing is if you want to help donate and give me some better damn brushes, because you know my brushes are burnt out and I'm making them work. But you know, if you want to, I'm not saying that you have to, but you know. That is something. Or I'll just make a wish list and you guys can take a look at that if you want to throw Mad Mel something for the holidays. You can do so. Because you know why? Because I have to. Their little dumbass guidelines on this platform is trash, right? Because I know good and well that their whole monetized shit where you can get paid off of this is garbage. It's just dumb. And the overlords know it, and they like that. That's why they make you go out there and, you know, go out there with your shirt tied in a knot in the front, and get on that corner and make that content. That's what they tell you. Get out there and make that content. You're like, all right. I wonder. Would it work with a rubber? With this marker? Would it? Oh, we have liftoff. Oh boy. Oh, I think I found something new. Come on. What you got? Pimping people? Alright. I ain't pimping nobody. I'm just, you know. Alright, so how you guys like this so far? How's this looking? Is it look like trash? What do you guys think? Because I'm going to just stop for just a second because, like Demetrius said, I was... Oh, man. I had to stretch my back a little bit, but it's a little wet. This is dried up kind of nice. Looking good? Ah, thank you. Very cool. I love the detail. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm trying to... I need to do this part up here. This is bothering me. So yeah, that's going to be a nuisance. Probably would have helped if I was dipped in some actual paint instead of the cleaning solution. Oh man. Okay, now we can use this. Now I know what I'm supposed to do with this gray. Now we're at that point. Yay! There's a little bit of dark gray here. Hey, I got a question for you guys. So, I had somebody, this has been something that's been thrown around for a minute, but because of my voice and because of the way that I talk and, you know, everything, I've had somebody bring up that I should try to do a podcast or try to do something involving with that. Now, I'm not trying to double dip or anything like that. I don't think I would be that great at it, but, you know, other people think I have a voice for it. So, I don't know. I'll ask you mad ones what you think. You know, just curious. And I'm not saying that that's what I'm going to be doing. It's just something that I'm curious at. Now, I looked into it just because I'm that type of person. I looked into stuff, but you know, they think I can, you know, I would be good as a voice out there. So I don't know. What do you guys think? You think that would be something to try, or leave that mess alone? I'm just curious. What is your take? Mad Mel doing podcasts? Absurd. I don't want to hear that. I want to hear that man talk. And see, I caught myself because I almost said something that some people can't say. Right? And that would have been bad. That would have been bad, right? But I didn't because I have restraint. Right? I have restraint. I didn't do it. I know some people were like, hey, what you doing? I didn't do it. Did it. Anakin. I don't want to do it, but with the Anakin. What? Did it. Did it. I would have hated Palpatine to be like a roommate. Sure. You'll be good at this, in my opinion. Your diction and speaking is very nice. Well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Well, we got one for it. Demetrius for it. I don't know. Anybody else want to hear me ramble and talk? Maybe I might get guests and I can talk to them. Like, ain't that something? Interesting. Isn't that something? But it would be different from art. It wouldn't be just like me doing art and doing that. That's kind of what we already do here. I just don't have any like actual topics when I get on. I just talk just because I like talking to you guys. There we go. Now this is starting to look like something. But we're going to put some of that gray here. Okay, alright, so we got that. Great. So this has got to stay still. But, hey, Look at this. We got a little bit of that there, right? And now we've got a full tank hull at the bottom. And then I'll come back through in a minute. Let's see here. What do you got? Going to take me some baked potatoes. I'm getting hungry. Yeah. Yeah, I understand. You gotta get something. I still got this piece of crust I'm just sitting here looking at. So good. Now we're going to try to do a little white outline on some of these down here. See if it'll give us the option to be able to do some type of separation with it with one of these dumb little nibs. I think some of these got messed up, or the thinner didn't thin out the paint like it should have. Oh man. But these are not that expensive. These little nibs are not that expensive, you know. Let's have a bottle of water. You want to see something crazy? You want to see me chug this down real quick? Yeah. Stay hydrated. I know that was slightly disturbing. I know. I just grabbed it with my teeth and just. Oh, where did my pen go? See, that's what I get for acting a silly goose. I can't find my. Oh no. Where is it? Dang. Did I knock it down? No. 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 Oh. Is it on the spindle? Or did I even put the pin on the spindle? No, because I was in the middle of doing something, and then I was like, oh crap, I ran out of time, and I sat it down. Shit. Oh well. Hang on. I'm looking for my calligraphy pen holder. Damn. Whatever. I want to see if it'll fit. Hey, we're in business to fit. No karate dojo stuff. There we go. There we go. Oh, that's rich. It's broke. That's why it's not working. So it is a shot. Shit. That's a... Okay. So it wants to do that. Fine. Well, it looks like I'm gonna have to re-up on some new stuff, so I need brushes, and I gotta get some new nibs because I broke some. So, you know, this is what happens as an artist. You always gotta. I always say if you're gonna buy utensils or stuff or any type of tools like brushes or nibs for a calligraphy pen, at least buy 2 sets if you can afford it. Just save yourself the trouble because, man, you're gonna go through them, especially painting. You're gonna go through brushes like nobody's business. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. No way around it. You're going to suffer with the brush, unless if you buy hair brushes like this, the like synthetic ones. They're not bad. I ain't gonna bash them because that's what I'm using right now. But if I could get some of those that are a little bit more on the, you know, on that higher tier, like the hair ones, you know, some of them can go up, like get up there in price. You say he doesn't need sicko. There we go. Oh, man. I hope I'm not in the way.
Can you hear it?
Uh-oh.
It's them. They will find you. You can't hide. You can't escape.
Yeah, the Terminators will find you. Oh look, some hard style.
You can't escape.
All right. Ah. That was fun. Okay. Now, the next part that we're going to do here, since this is going to need to take its time, I think I want to do the whole gray wash over it again, like I did before. Trying to remember how I did that last time. I think that was a combination of like 4 or 5 different things I did. Let's see. I think it was. Oh yeah, this needs to be. Yes, it was. Uh-oh. Oh, no. I got ink on my phone. Yeah. Oh, well. Looks like it's 10 o'clock. Where were you at 10 o'clock? I was watching Mel on his show. Okie dokie. Now we need a different brush. Go to the spindle. Spin to win. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? I need this sucker right here. A little bit of white. Damn it. Slipped out of my hand. Does that sometimes. Oh. All right. That was sit at the edge of my seat. Edge of your seat kind of stuff. Oh man. Alright. Damn. The side of that bot's head. Shit. Oh well. It's okay. Arm no foul. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Let's see here. Try to not cover that. I don't think that thing is strong enough for my hand. Okay. Okay. Oh boy. Alright. So Man, this looks dismal, boy. I like it. Now we're gonna go over here and make this all grim and dismal looking too. Oh man, shoulder. All right. Oh boy, that's wet. I like that. That's a lot going on. I had another building and some other stuff over here, right? And man, yeah. I think I want to go put this up. Let this sit up here for a second. Man, This painting has been a challenge and a half. It has been something. It's been fun though. I'm gonna lie. No, I'm not wearing all my outfit and all that stuff because, like I said, I just barely got home. So, yeah, it's fine. So now it's got to go over here on the wall and it's got to chill out. Right? There we go. Now, look at that. That shit's bad, boy. Not bad. I'm impressed. Okay. This is my food that I was in the process of eating before the Duchess came. So, we put that up, and I guess what? I got like 20 minutes. So, I hope you guys, we'll just talk for a minute. I guess some of you guys will probably start leaving now, which that's okay too, I guess. But I want to clean my brushes while we talk. So this way I don't have to spend all night trying to clean my brushes. And you guys can see what I do. Oh, how I have to clean my brushes. See, they're all down there, right? So, but anyways, yeah, I usually try to clean them before it gets too late. You never want to keep your brushes and let them get caked up. Like for example, if your brush looks sloppy and like this, you want to get it clean, because if it dries up and it cakes up, you'll ruin your brush. So, how do I usually do my brushes? Well, I will show you. Let me turn this around and tighten it up. There we go. Maybe this will be right on it. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. So, I'll show you guys how I do this. Let's switch it over. Is that it? Hey! There we go. So, I have a little container, because I like to just, just get all my stuff out of here. So I always have clean water, right? You want clean water. And then I usually have a dispenser of Dawn soap, but today I don't have any Dawn. I have some like antibacterial, but you just want soap, right? So you get you one of these. You want to get like a little plastic thing like this. You can get them at pretty much any art store or whatnot, but main thing is you want it to have the grooves in the bottom. You see the grooves? I know it looks nasty, but the soap is there for a reason. So, you got the soap there, right? And then you put you some water, and your soap solution, and like so. Now it's going to look gross because you have to clean this out as well, because if you don't clean that out as much as you clean this, then you're going to run into issues where it's not getting your brushes clean. So if you want your brushes clean, that's how you have to do it. You put soap in there. So what you do is you just swoosh it back and forth a little bit like so, as you're going. You want to have like clean paper towel. You don't have to do anything major or too crazy, but if you want to get in there as much as you can. Around the metal edging and stuff, you may or may not be able to get that, but you want to scrub it, get a good scrub. You can also get different stuff like brush cleaners as well. Like you can get some stuff like what I have here, but I only use this every so often. You can get this stuff called paintbrush cleaner from Greenpeace, this kind of stuff right here, right? You can get this, but I mean, it's a little expensive, but soap will do just the thing. You want to scrub it, it's basically almost the same thing, but it just has like Dawn. It just has that grease build up, break up stuff, and that usually breaks up acrylic paint. But once you get that done, you get a little wash, and then when you come over here, biggest thing that you want to do is you want to just try to get as much of that off of the rim and around the neck of your bristles, right? So as you see here, I'm just digging in here trying to get that loose, right? You get as much as you possibly can, okay? So once that's done, I always dip it a second time, and then after the second time, that's when I reshape the brush. Now, you know, you'll want to press out all the soapy water, and you'll do this a couple of times, but mainly once you get all the soap and you don't see it bubbling up and fizzing when you squeeze it, right? Then that's when you start reshaping it. It's very important when you are painting with acrylic or any brush, I would say. Once you get them clean, you want to reshape them, because if you don't, they will never return back to the original way that they were supposed to be. See? Look at that. And then set it aside, and you just go through all of these, right? So that's what I usually do with these. But because I do this all the time, every day, all day, you know, all the time, I'm going to show you how quick I can get these done. I usually... Ones like this, I always do this. You don't have to, but I usually corkscrew them because I use synthetic brushes. But synthetic brushes like these, like the big bristle, like these, like this, they bust open easily. So you can try to shape them, but these are usually the first ones to go. Okay, keep that in mind. Anything that looks like this, right? Any kind of brush like that, like a powdery looking brush, they usually go first because just the way that they're designed. And then we come back through here. The smaller tips, you want to be careful with these smaller tips, because these are the ones that you can use for like miniatures and detail work. But you got to be very careful with these type of pens or brushes, because you want to make sure that they retain that fine tip. And it's very difficult sometimes, especially once they've been slightly dried out. This one's curved, as you can see, has been warped. I haven't even had that long, but just the weight of the acrylic paint sometimes can do it. Let's see. I'm gonna have to go now. Bye, y'all. Good night. Hey, have a good night. Thank you for being here. We're actually gonna be getting out of here in a minute too, so. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that. I got, as you can see, I got all of these. So, all of these. And I'm going to do those in a bit. But, oh, and these two. That was wrong. There we go. There we go. And probably this one too. And yeah, that's going to be about it for those. So we're going to go back now. And then, so yeah, that's how I'll clean my brushes. So sometimes I end up cleaning them all of those that you see down there, right there. I'll end up cleaning all those. I just cleaned those a couple of days ago. So those are completely done. And yeah, so I thank you all very much for being the best part of the show. I thank you all for being here. And thank you, Mad Ones, especially being here, and anybody new. So if you like the content that I create, hit that subscribe button. I'm on here Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays at 8 p.m. Central Time. And yeah, we do everything from digital work to painting to the book. We talk, we have fun. I might be doing a podcast, I don't know. You guys might get tired of my damn voice, I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? And just know that have fun, and I thank you guys for being the best part of the show. What do you want to do? You want to cut out of here? You want to cut out of here? Go on ahead. Yeah, I want to play Baldur's Gate. I want to play Baldur's Gate. I've been messing around with the mods, so I think I'm going to piddle with that for an hour or two. Chill out. Let those suckers soak. They're really caked up. They're really caked up. I gotta let them soak. But anyways, guys, thank you all for being the best part. If you want to be nice and kind, there's the somewhere up there is the Cash App. If you want to be nice and donate today, do so or not. Don't matter to me. But thank you anyways. I'm out of here, Mad Ones. You guys be good. Stay at it. I'll see you Sunday. Sunday, I don't know what we're going to do. I know I'm going to take a break on that. I'm going to take a break on this. That's why I've been doing this every so often. So we're going to take a break on this. Maybe Sunday. I might go back and Who knows? I might do some smaller stuff because I got some selling I'm going to be doing soon. So I might be doing some smaller things like Mega Man, Double Dragon, Ghost and Goblins, Street Fighter. Let's see what else. Strider. Yeah, Chrono Trigger. All those little paintings. So I'll probably be doing a lot of stuff like that. I want to probably take the next week off until Halloween. Yeah, so we're going to put the Terminator painting on hold until after Halloween. But up until that point, yeah, I'm going to be working on that stuff. So you guys will probably be seeing some shorts coming out. I'm recording a lot. So now since my kitchen's done, I can finally get back to doing normal stuff once I get the stuff put away. Anyways, I'm out of here. You guys take it easy. Be good or be bad, whichever one you're good at. And I'll see you later. Ah!